Hello YouTube friends, Leisha here with the junk journal of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's another golden book journal. This one is for sale as well. It will be $27 US plus shipping, and I will get started. So it's, like I said, a little golden book, 2 signatures. I used a pamphlet stitch, and it has satin on the spine again. And then I used a brad and some lace for the closure. I used corners from AliExpress. Hang on 2 seconds. I'm gonna see. There. I wanted to make it you guys higher so you could see the journal. So as usual, I goofed on my journal, and you will see that this signature comes down lower than the top signature, which makes it stand a little bit forward. It still stands up, and what happened was when I was using my template, I had labeled top, which was fine, except for the fact that I had the top going on the bottom when I did the covers, so that's why there's a variance there. Anyways, so on the front page, I just left it and added some vintage red trim, and then on the side here, same thing. I love this little image here. I think it's really cute. An envelope with some washi, some red trim. I don't have very much of that trim, but I really like it. Parchment paper that I picked up the other day. This was kind of neat. I have these really large ledger sheets, and so I just folded it. It's wide enough that I could fold it twice. Sorry, on both sides. So it goes like this and then like that. I used printables from Frou Frou Craft again, and I coffee dyed them. And I was saying on a group that I belong to, if you use alcohol to coffee dye, the colors will run through the back, but they're still crisp on the front. So unlike water where it just smears everything. So I did that for this book. This book is old. I forget. I should look really quick. You can see it's where. Yeah, 1949. So it is old. This is an envelope Stampin' Up die. A Santa playing card, or Christmas playing card. Of course, I dyed my papers and used sprays and stencils and that kind of thing. I think these are vintage doilies. I was determined to use up more of my stash, so I went through my Christmas drawer and I pulled out a whole bunch of things. I backed this with, I think it's tracing paper. I'm not even sure. I coffee dyed it a long time ago. I've had these forever, so I pulled them out, added some washi tape. Just used a time card to make a little pocket. I added some gold trim and a chipboard piece that I took the back off so it wasn't so thick. These I dyed forever ago. I don't even know what kind of dye I used, but it was red and green, so I put it in. I'm not quite finished. I want to do some more decorating in here, but I want to get it videoed in case anybody was interested, and then they can have it, you know, in time for Christmas. This is the center of the signature. I will put something on the ends of these too. And I'm hoping that this twine, or whatever you call it, it's supposed to be, what do you call it, like waxed linen type deal. I'm hoping it's better than the other stuff I had, 'cause that stuff wouldn't stay tight. So we'll find out. I love the design on that. More coffee dyed paper. I love the images. So cute. The bunnies. More coffee dyed ledger paper. an envelope with a shopping list attached to it. And I like how you see the design through it, even though I use coffee, because it was a red on the other side, the red came through. This is a vintage coaster that I backed with scrapbooking paper, so you can use it as a journaling spot. This is another envelope that slides off and it opens up. I'm not going to bother doing that back up right now with a felt piece. I just used this like washi. It wasn't ripped, but yeah, I used it like washi, just paper strips. Christmas Thoughts, it's a poem and then you can write on the back of it. I thought it was pretty. Found it in my stash. Christmas trivia card with the glassine envelope. This idea came from Diane H on YouTube. She did a bunch of cards with brown envelopes. Well, I don't have brown, but I have glassine, so I used that idea. 2 seconds, my water is boiling. I am boiling noodles, and I did not want to mess everywhere. Okay, so, oops, so we're on this page. There's some Santa paper. This was gifted to me a couple years ago in Happy Mail. Another card, and this is a tuck spot. So cute. The center of the signature, and there's lots of space. I really should make these 3 signature journals, and here you can see much more that it doesn't line up, which kind of bothers me, but there's nothing I can do about it, and it doesn't affect the journaling. But I struggle enough getting 2 signatures in, as you can see, so I don't know that I want to make a 3 signature journal. More trim. This is from the Graphics Fairy. Another time card, just a piece of coffee dyed paper with the gingerbread man on it. I love how my green and red paper turned out. It took me all evening, and I still have green on my fingers, but it was worth it. There's that Santa paper. I like it too. More washi tape. Oops, this is the camera, sorry. You can see the stencil there. That's not actually a stencil, it's like a plastic coaster, but I use it for a stencil. Some washi tape. Penguins. So I've been, like I said, determined to use things. I love this, how this turned out. Use things up, and so like I said, I went through my Christmas stuff, I went through all my drawers and stuff, and I just pulled things out and started using them. The middle of the second signature. Flips out again. A pocket. Well, it's a double pocket. More parchment paper. I need to glue that. Oh, forgot. This is just junk mail envelope that I stuck one of those in. You can journal on that. The pictures are so vibrant. This is writing paper, and I just folded it up so you have more writing space. I dyed it, I don't even know when I dyed it. I found it in my stash that I'd forgotten about, so I pulled it out to use. And the red paper does have some blue in it, because I had green on my tablecloth that I sprayed on, and I just put the red on top. So pretty. I like the scrapbooking paper too. I only had single sheets of most of these scrapbooking pages, with the exception of a few of them that you'll see repeat themselves in my journal. They were just, yeah, I picked them up different places, but they weren't a kit. And that is the back of it. And I might put some red trim or something down here. I don't know. I kind of like it just with the blue, but because it's satin, it kind of wants to fray, which it won't fray too far because it's adhered, but I don't know what I'll do yet. And then, of course, it just does back up. Yeah. So any questions or comments, leave them below. Thank you for watching. Like I said, $27 US plus shipping, and shipping is normally about $12 from Canada, and I would ship it either a day of or next day, depending when they let me know that they were interested in the purchase of it. And talk to y'all later.